Ortiz Jones and Democrats continue to spar with elections officials over provisional ballots. A San Antonio artist files suit against the Texas Democratic Party. And Bexar County unveils its new Military and Veterans Services Center. This is your Express Briefing podcast for Tuesday, November 13th. Subscribe to this and other free content at expressnews.com/podcasts. And get each day's top news and sports headlines delivered to your inbox at expressnews.com/newsletters. While a group of prominent Democrats are now backing her up, today Democratic congressional candidate Gina Ortiz Jones's clash with county and state elections officials over provisional ballots that could decide her race reaches its deadline. At issue is the final vote count in Congressional District 23, where Jones trails incumbent Republican Will Hurd by more than 1,000 votes. Jones wants to see a list of voters in Bexar County who cast provisional votes so the campaign can encourage them to cure their ballots or correct them to ensure they're counted. The deadline is today at 5 p.m. The Hurd-Jones race is one of a handful across the country that are still undecided a week after the midterm elections, most significantly in Florida and Arizona. While the Hurd campaign has called his lead insurmountable and declared victory, Jones says her campaign filed public records requests Wednesday for the lists in all 29 counties of the district, with 18 complying with that request, including large counties like El Paso and Maverick. Several prominent San Antonio Democrats, including former Housing and Urban Development Secretary and Mayor Julian Castro and his brother, U.S. Representative Joaquin Castro, have aligned themselves behind Jones and chastised Bexar County's handling of the matter. In a letter to county commissioners, the group of Democrats wrote that releasing the list, quote, will facilitate opportunities to inform eligible voters of their rights and ensure that they have ample opportunity to cure their ballots or otherwise ensure that they are counted. But election officials shot back, arguing that the release of the list would be illegal and the notification to voters redundant. And Bexar County Elections Administrator Jackie Callanan says she can't legally release the list before the county's early voting ballot board completes its work with reviewing provisional and mail-in ballots. According to election law, the lists become public records after that review. Over the past decade, San Antonio artist Cruz Ortiz has been a huge asset to the Democratic Party cause, this year producing silkscreen designs for Democratic hopefuls like Gina Ortiz Jones and Beto O'Rourke. But now Snakehawk Press, Ortiz's design business, has filed a lawsuit against the Texas Democratic Party, claiming copyright infringement, trade dress infringement, and breach of contract. Filed 4 days before this year's midterm elections, the lawsuit revolves around the 2018 Texas Democratic Convention in Fort Worth, and 2 years earlier when the Texas Democratic Party had asked Ortiz to provide branding services for the convention when it took place in San Antonio. For the 2016 Alamo City Convention, Ortiz's design business submitted a proposal stipulating that the designer shall retain ownership of the design, that the Texas Democratic Party had exclusive rights to use the final graphic art for 1 year, and that any additional uses not identified herein require an additional license and may require an additional fee. While in April of this year, the party again approached Ortiz and asked to reuse his 2016 convention logo, and also requested a new Longhorn logo for the 2018 convention, this year members of the Snakehawk Press team were alarmed to see Ortiz's designs altered and repurposed in Fort Worth, something the lawsuit claims Texas Democrats did not have the authorization to do. And Monday, Bexar County officials gathered near Fort Sam Houston to celebrate the opening of a new Military and Veterans Service Center, an office with a goal to reach not only veterans, but also service members who are within 6 months of being discharged. Around 4,000 service members in the county leave the military every year. Precinct 3 Commissioner Kevin Wolf says the county has more than doubled its investment in veteran services by creating the office. And the new center also comes with employees, called military service officers, who will help outgoing service members look for jobs and education opportunities in the area. And that's your daily San Antonio Express News briefing for Tuesday, November 13th. Subscribe to this and other free content at expressnews.com/podcasts.